The rain hammered against the penthouse window, a relentless percussion against the silent opulence within. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of expensive perfume and cheap death. A body, belonging to a man who had everything, now lay with nothing on the polished mahogany floor. Near his outstretched hand, a shattered glass of Merlot bled into the pristine white rug, a dark, accusing stain. Detective Miles, a man whose face was a roadmap of 1,000 such nights, surveyed the scene. His eyes, sharp as broken glass, missed nothing, cataloging the quiet chaos and the story it desperately wanted to tell. The city's symphony of sirens wept in the distance, a mournful score for the final act of a life cut brutally short. The first thread of the puzzle was a paper-thin ghost clutched in the victim's stiffening fingers. It wasn't a suicide note, but something far more deliberate. A cryptic sequence of letters and numbers that hummed with unspoken meaning. Miles's attention soon turned to the victim's business partner, a man whose tailored suit couldn't hide the frantic tremor in his hands. His denials were a poorly constructed dam, threatening to break under the pressure of the detective's patient, probing questions. For a fleeting moment, the sterile interview room dissolved, replaced by a vivid flashback. The same two men, faces contorted in rage, voices raised in a heated argument that echoed with threats of ruin and betrayal, a memory now tainted by the finality of murder. Days later, Miles stood in the business partner's sterile, minimalist office, the city's gray light filtering through the floor-to-ceiling windows. He placed the cryptic note on the expansive desk, its secrets no longer safe. With the calm precision of a surgeon, Miles explained how the seemingly random characters were not a code, but a chemical formula. It was a recipe for a fast-acting, untraceable poison, one that could be easily dissolved in a vintage Merlot, served to an unsuspecting associate. As the truth was laid bare, the partner's carefully constructed facade of composure didn't just crack, it crumbled into dust. His eyes, once shrewd and calculating, now darted around the room, searching for an escape that no longer existed. Backed into a corner of his own making, the confession spilled out. It was a tired, familiar story of ambition curdled into greed, of a partnership poisoned by betrayal long before the wine had been. He spoke of stolen funds and shattered trust, his voice hollow as he recounted the final fatal betrayal. With the case closed, another soul lost to the city's insatiable avarice, Detective Miles turned away from the confession. He walked out of the gleaming high-rise and back into the cleansing embrace of the rain, a solitary figure dissolving into the misty, unforgiving night.
Like what you see? Hit that like and tap subscribe. Don't forget the bell. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.